a blind black child with a mental disability. His owner once saw him as nothing but trash. But once the promoter rented him, everything changed. The boy could recreate Chopin after a single hearing. People were stunned, but they didn't treat him as a prodigy. They consumed him like a circus attraction. Then the Civil War began, and Tom's owner sensed a new opportunity. Let's make a war song, one that celebrates the Confederacy's victory. If we say this little black kid composed it, imagine the buzz. Exactly. If even a black slave appears to honor the South, what will people think? You know he doesn't understand anything. He has no idea what war is. A slave supporting slavery? What a perfect spectacle. They placed Tom in the middle of a room and stomped their boots on the floor. Listen, this is the march of the Southern soldiers. Now, how would you play this? They clapped, shouted, scraped chairs, and made explosive sounds. Tom translated every noise into music. He put the stomp rhythm in the bass, the marching patterns in the middle range, and even shaped crowd shouts into repeating motifs. Beside him, a white musician scribbled it all down. There, now all we need is a title. They laughed loudly. We'll print this in the paper. A black child prodigy celebrates the Confederacy. Young black musician honors the South's noble cause. The story spread quickly. White Southerners who supported slavery cheered. See, even the black boy is on our side. For black communities who believed in freedom, the headline was devastating. What? What is this? A black child writing for the South? For the people who enslaved us? They read the article again and again. Anger and heartbreak washed over them. Is he a traitor? He suffers like we do. Why would he do this? They couldn't understand. They didn't know Tom had no idea what war, slavery, or loyalty even meant. And just then, white owners and promoters held up the newspaper and laughed. Look at this. The moment they think a black slave supports the South, they start tearing each other apart. Exactly. Let them fight among themselves. We don't have to lift a finger. This boy is a treasure. We thought he was useless, but he makes us money. He boosts our propaganda, and he even makes the rest of them argue with one another. No slave has ever been more useful than this one. They smiled down at Tom like he was an uncomprehending animal. Tom said nothing. He didn't understand a single word. He had no idea that his music had just wounded his own people while entertaining his captors.
Thank you, Joe. So, what happened to Tom after this? After the war, Tom legally became a free man, but he couldn't even understand what that meant. His master was dead, and no one could legally own him anymore. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications.